Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 30th. This week, if you want to catch me live, go live every Sunday through Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Libra, we are going to take a look at what is going on for you this week, and then we're going to go from there. I feel like that card wanted to come out, so we'll take it. I don't really take pop-outs, but we'll see what is going on for you here. Could be some sort of surprise here for you, Libra. But let's see. We're going to have to take a look and see what this surprise is more specifically, but it could be involving work for some of you. You have this unfinished symphony card, so it could be someone who feels like they have unfinished business with you as well. Yeah, you have this message in a bottle card. So I feel like this surprise could be someone who is messaging you who feels like you have unfinished business with them. This card wants to come too. We'll take it. I feel you start off with the this Page of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. I do feel someone who feels left out in the cold could be trying to contact you. This has come up for you for the past few weeks. So again, if you do not want to hear from someone from the past, I would definitely block any potential X's that you have with this energy, because it does look like for some of you, someone has their eye on you here. There's like a trumpet here. On this death card. It looks like a trumpet. I don't actually know if that's what it's supposed to be. It's right here. It's going to be hard to see on this camera, but I do feel someone is trying to contact you here. So again, I would be careful of that. For others, I'm getting the word fireworks here as well. So I feel like for some of you, there could be something that is kind of very distracting. I feel kind of distracted in this middle row, which we're going to talk about in a second. And again, we're going to clarify at the end with the baby tarot here. And we're going to see what comes up. But you have the Death card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands here. So I feel for some of you, you could be having a hard time letting go of something that is actually kind of a burden for you with this Ten of Wands. Sometimes, I mean, I do feel like this happens where sometimes we hold on to something that is actually makes our lives more difficult and we have a hard time letting it go. So I feel like for some of you, this is just saying, let go of something that has been holding you back for a very long period of time. For others, I do feel like this could be like some sort of move or some sort of travel that you're making. Could be very unexpected with this Tower card showing up as your center card. Again, we're going to talk about this in a minute. I feel all sorts of ways about this Tower card, so we're going to probably cover that in depth, but I do feel there's like a lot of stuff going on here with this energy for sure. I do feel like there's like a need to make the right decision is what I feel like saying as well. I do feel like you have a choice to make at this time with that Two of Pentacles, and I do feel that there is a need to kind of make the right choice. I feel like there's a need to keep things in. I feel like holding in my guts, as weird as that sounds, Libra, like that's a message that's popping into my head with this Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could be one of those situations. I would say if you're dealing with anyone like official or if you're dealing with anything serious, I feel like maybe speaking less would be good for you at this time, just to kind of like keep things in. I feel like the person who's more silent in a situation here is going to be better off, basically. I do think that it's interesting that there are boats on the Death card back here, and then there are boats like right here on the Two of Pentacles. So I feel for some of you, again, that could be where like the travel is popping into my head here with this energy. I'm getting the word flashbacks as well. I feel with this Tower card, it's like you could be going back to the past here, and that could be why you're having a hard time moving forward towards something with this Ten of Wands. Again, we're gonna have to dig into this. You have the Otter Spirit card. I can't get it off this table. The Otter is a card of like playfulness and needing to be playful, needing to have a good time, needing to have fun. It's kind of like a card of childlike energy as well. And you have this Page of Swords here, and the Page of Swords can also be a card of childlike energy. You have the Strength card, the Tower, and the Page of Swords here in this row. For a lot of you, I feel like you have been very strong through some sort of ending with that Death card. I feel like a lot of disappointments on that Death card. I personally consider the Death card to be a good card. It's like a card of a positive transformation. But I'm really focused on this girl here. She looks very disappointed in her face, like she's upset that she has to go through some sort of transformation or some sort of change, or maybe she's upset that she's had to let something go. So I feel like for a lot of you, there have been a lot of disappointments in the past. I feel like that's where the Strength card is coming in. I feel like it's like saying, you have had to be very strong. I feel like for some of you, it's almost like you have lost your king. You know, the king on the Death card is dead. The tower is the crown is falling off the top of the tower here with the Tower card. So for some of you, I feel like you have seen something very strong fall in your life. I almost feel like this tower is disconnected from you, Libra, like maybe it's not you. So what the hell does that mean? What that means is I feel like for some of you, maybe you saw or had a person in your life who you thought was very strong, but maybe you saw them start to crumble. Or maybe they were not as strong as you thought they were. So I feel that could be what's going on here. I do feel like this person could have their eye on you with this Page of Swords here. So again, I would be careful if there's anyone who has, like, I'm getting like shown their true colors, you know, in a lot of ways. This kind of looks like one of those situations where maybe someone at the beginning of a relationship presented themselves one way, but they were really kind of something else, something completely different. And that could have kind of rocked your foundation with this Tower card. I feel like that person could have their eye on you with this Page of Swords. So again, I would be careful, or, you know, I would block anyone coming back from the past here. For others, I feel that this could be you, kind of like, I feel like something distracted you here with these cards. This Death card, I'm telling you, is like the major card in your reading. The two pillars from the moon are back here on the Death card. The sun is coming up between those two pillars here, Libra. And I feel like the tower in this reading is one of those pillars. The pillars in the moon card represent needing to not get distracted from your path. The moon card is part of the fool's journey. The fool is walking down the path on the moon card, and the two pillars say do not get distracted. I feel like this tower here has been some sort of distraction or something that has pulled you away maybe from your true purpose. Maybe you feel like you've gotten off your path. Maybe you feel like you shot off in the wrong direction because of whatever this distraction was with that tower energy. So I feel like a distracted energy, or I feel like maybe a kind of being pulled away from your path recently. The good news is you have this Four of Pentacles. So I feel, number one, that you're actually a lot more stable than you realize. Number two, what I would say about the Four of Pentacles is that the Four of Pentacles says when the head and the heart become one, that's when you can move mountains. One of my favorite people of all time, Greg Braden, it talks about the law of attraction, and he says when your heart and your head start to resonate with each other and start to become one, that's when we can move mountains. And you have the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four Cups. So, you know, I'm trying to keep my readings more solution focused, not just predictive, or not just talking about whatever, you know, stuff you're dealing with. To me, the solution for you here this week is to just stay in alignment and make sure that you're doing things where your heart and your head are aligned. I feel like that will get you back on your path. It does look like you are going to be getting back on your path in the first place. You have the Emperor. I'm really focused. He has like a shield right here on his shoulder, and for some of you, I feel like it's just saying you are kind of protected from any mistakes that you've made. Maybe you've gotten off your path. I don't really feel like it's possible for us to get off our path in life. I feel like we're just here to create our own reality in the first place. We're just here to experience that, and whatever that means for you. And so I don't really feel like it's possible to get off our path, you know, so to speak. But I do feel like it's possible to feel like you've gotten off your path, and I feel like that's how you feel. But I feel like you're protected. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four Cups. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like is saying you're just getting things back in alignment in your life. And the Four Cups is saying, you know, maybe stay open to other ways of doing things, because there might be like other ways to get back into alignment. I feel like you're going to end the week with the Nine of Pentacles here. This card kind of wanted to pop out there, so I decided to take it, and I feel like it is saying that you are going to end up in a very good position. So regardless of what's happened here, I feel like you're kind of ending up in a much better position. But let's clarify this with the Baby Tarot here and see what is going on for you. Between the Death card and the Strength card, yeah, you have the Hermit here. The Hermit is climbing to the top of a mountain. It is going through like a dark night of the soul. So like I said, I feel like some of you have had to be very strong at this time. You've had to deal with some difficulties. And between the Two of Pentacles and the Tower, you have the Sun. A lot of happiness coming in for you, and reasons to celebrate as well. For others, this could be one of those situations where, again, maybe you saw some warning signs in your life here. The Sun can say that something was obvious to you. It's like maybe you didn't pay attention to those warning signs, but now you know. So I feel like now you know things that need to be avoided with that Sun energy. Between the Ten of Wands and the Page of Swords, you have the Chariot, some sort of victory. See, this is starting to look good. Again, to me, the main spread is your current situation. These clarifying cards are clarifiers, but they're also kind of like your future position or where you are headed. So I feel like you are definitely heading towards a major victory here for you. Between the Strength card and the Emperor, you have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so another victory coming in for you. That could be good news coming in for you as well, I really feel like this is just saying you're taking control. The Chariot is a card of control, and it, like I said earlier, when I was talking about you kind of getting back on your path, I feel like really you're just taking control this week, Libra. Between the Tower and the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles here, I do feel like work. I mean, I'm cheating a little bit, Libra, because even just looking at your astrology, I feel like work has probably been a challenge for you for quite a long time. Some of you could have been looking for a job for a long time, or maybe you have been looking for a job for a long time, or it's like you've been trying to find a job for a very long period of time. So I feel like that has been a challenge with the Five of Pentacles for sure. With the Page of Swords and the Four of Cups, you have the Four of Swords here. It's like you going through a recovery. So I feel like you are going through a recovery based off of this disappointment here. I do get some sort of disappointment here. I'm wondering if like you thought something was true with this Tower card, and it's like something fell apart in the very recent past. Like something was not the truth, or something has not been true in your life, and you could be discovering that here, and I feel like you could be healing from that. In the top row outcome, you have the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of luck coming in for you, Libra. So major turnaround. Again, this is like a turnaround in your finances. Chariot, Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. For a lot of you, I feel like this could be like major improvements in your finances. Middle row here, you have the Three of Wands. Yeah, much more looking forward to the future at this time. Feeling like you're on the right path. I feel like you are kind of needing to, or you are grounding yourself more with this Three of Wands as well. He has like bare feet. It's gonna be impossible to see on this camera, Libra. But I feel in a lot of ways you could be grounding yourself or kind of bringing something into reality with this Three of Wands. So I really like to see that. Bottom row, Queen of Pentacles. You always get this card. Queen of Pentacles is a card of resourcefulness. So I feel for some of you, you could be gathering your resources. Again, I do feel like you've maybe had some financial issues here as well, or problems getting a job or something like that. You always get the Queen of Pentacles in your readings. Queen of Pentacles could say two things. Number one, with the Nine of Pentacles here, it could definitely say there's a new job coming in for you. For others, it could say that you need to be resourceful. So if you're having a hard time getting a job, it can say there are finances available to you, but you are probably going to have to look for those finances. It could represent like needing to sell things that you own or whatever. It says like you have the money or you have the resources, but you're going to have to find it. You have I'm going to pull a clarifying row. You have the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands here, and the Tower again. So I would definitely be careful of any disappointments. Again, anything that you're dealing with, I feel like is temporary with this Nine of Swords. So if you're dealing with some sort of disappointment with this Tower energy twice, I feel that it is temporary. That's the good news. Like I said, I really feel like this is a disappointment. I'm trying to come up with something that I can equate the Tower energy that I'm feeling to. It's like realizing, it's almost like realizing that something isn't real that you believed in is what's popping into my head with that Tower card. So I do feel there has been like some sort of disappointment. I would definitely be careful of any like scams or anything like that this week as well, like get rich quick schemes, anything along those lines. I just get some sort of like, the Tower says you need to pay attention to the smoke. You need to pay attention to the warning signs. So I would definitely do that. That has come up for a lot of signs this week. I've done about half the signs so far, a little bit more actually. And yeah, pretty much everybody has had something about needing to pay attention to warning signs, needing to pay attention to things that could be happening. I would definitely be careful of travel as well. Pretty much every single sign has had something about being careful while traveling. So I would be careful of that. But, and you do have the Chariot to the Five of Pentacles. So that's that. I feel like this looks bad, but I really don't think it is. I feel like this is more just a disappointment, the Tower. Other than that, I actually feel like it could be good. Again, you could be gathering resources, making more money, all sorts of stuff. So that's that. So thank you for watching, Libra, and definitely enjoy your week.